Hello, welcome to my tube. I'm just testing some tech. I'm live in Safari, maybe. I don't know. Let me check. Since I can't tell over here, I look over here on my iPod and it tells me if I'm live. I tell you what, man. Getting around Benny, why you gotta do that? Elapsed time 6 minutes 33 seconds. What are we looking at here? No, I don't want that. Just testing some tech. My name's Marge. I'm a Hailka. I'm an empath. That's Benny. Just like doing some talk. Oh, what the huh? There we are. I'm live. I gotta go get Benny though, because he's gonna freaking be annoying. People are waking up, getting up and around, out and about. It's quiet in the neighborhood today. This song is really annoying. What was that? It just sounded like it was all static. I keep it low so no tube police can come and go crack. Even though I bought all this music, but whatever. It's stupid. Went out for a walk this morning with Ma. Had a nice conversation. I was like, Ma, how do you think the world got the way it did? Like, if you could guess, like, one way. She's like, money became too important to some people. Yeah, it did, People just got distracted by some stuff. I was like, because my generation came from the Vietnam era. A bunch of the dudes that came back hurt and broken, just messed up from all the stuff that they saw. Every generation has one. There was Operation Desert Storm, Operation Iraqi Bullcrap. That was mine. That was the one I was a part of. And then it's just like... Anyway, so I don't want to get into all that. My point is the devastation that it leaves over, the hurt and broken that it leaves. The war-torn, okay? Now, the war-torn, you had a bunch of people guys came back from Vietnam, and got a bunch of relationships, spread their seed, and then Generation X, here we are. Here we are now. A lot of people my age saw a lot of stuff. A lot of people, homelessness isn't new, poverty isn't new. All this stuff is stuff that's existed. The only thing is it hasn't existed in such an epidemic manner on such a large scale. That's the thing. I remember, like I haven't lived in California in a long time, but I remember, the governor, talking about, wanting to cut this and cut that, and then my brother, who works in politics and state, he's like, well, he flies this freaking plane from Southern California to Sacramento every day, so he ain't really that deep into the environment now, is he? It's all this lip service stuff, right? All this lip service stuff got us into a big heap of trouble. A lot of trouble. A lot of things, got more broken because people were broken, and now we got more to fix. So the way I see it is my generation, Generation X, freaking was just all hurt and stuff, and then they started having kids and overcompensated, overshot the mark, gave them everything, did as much as they can, because you want your kids to have a better life than you. It's what I heard. I don't know. It wasn't my reality, but those are the stories that I've seen. And I know one person's story that isn't true for them is true for so many others. And some stories that are true for some people, other people haven't experienced, but the experience gained from that one person is far more valuable than what, because now all these other people, they're starting to come into this stuff. Other people are that have been guided, protected, whatever, cosmically blessed, whatever. They're starting to come into circumstances, feelings, and emotions of low vibration, hurt, pain, suffering, freaking just strife, just hurt, just like freaking brokenheartedness, and they've never had to feel it before on this scale, and they're like, I don't know what the frick to do with this, because society as a whole has never really been encouraged to live in their emotions. And when I was a little girl, I had so much energy. I had so much energy this morning. I was like, Mom. She's like, I gotta go for a walk. I'm like, I'll go with you. I'm like, let me grab the camera. I'll go with you. And I'm just like, beep, beep, beep. When I was little, yeah, all that energy, and people that don't have energy, they're just like, stop. They want to suppress. They're just like, stop. Control. No, I don't have that energy. I don't understand how you have it. And quite frankly, the level of energy that you have is making me uncomfortable, so you need to stop because I'm uncomfortable. And all that stuff is just like, no, I'm going to be me. Bing! Bing! You know what I mean? All these, God bless them, all us weirdos that are just freaking going to be us, just going to be us. Bing around with all of our, but the thing of it is, energy is such a fickle thing, is that you got to use it. You got to use it for positive, you got to use it and go out and like, say, I think I'm going to go out and see what there is to see in the world. Spread a little light, and then, but man, energy, man, when people don't use it, when they just let it sit, then they start freaking, and depending on if, their psychology and stuff like that, a lot of times they're going to be inclined to freaking use that energy for less than for weird stuff, man. You can tell a lot of person. I'm going to end up on this. You can tell a lot about person in 3 states of being: in the state of rest, their baseline, the state of play, and then the state where they're just cool, like they're just being their true selves, and then like the state of stress. Right, you can tell it's flight or flight, basically, kind of thing, except for I throw in the baseline one. Sometimes people will just be chill and just do weird stuff. I don't know. I can't put my head around it. So, what was I going with my baseline thought? So a lot of times when people are stressed, what I mean is like, you have the helpers that are trying to help people get out or get to safety or something, and then you have the freaking big strong man that throws his little tiny wife in front of him. Because that's who he really is. And there's more of those than people think. Just because a freaking dude is big, has a beard, don't mean that, chivalry is in him. Because I look all over the place and I see how chivalry isn't. Chivalry is just, I don't know, it's just kindness, chivalry, being good to people. But, things are changing. I know it. I feel it. Things are getting so good. Just people have to, talking about emotions is like a freaking, talking about emotions is, you gotta use it or lose it. You gotta use it or lose it. And a lot of people don't use it, and then they, so I don't like the terminology dementia, Alzheimer's, all that stuff, because that's another group of people putting words on other people, and these people don't want their definitions, so they're not picking them up. I know my mom might, but a lot of times it's like, you get a society that goes and does the same thing every day, 5 days a week, and then on the weekends they pretty much do the same things that they do every weekend. You get a whole group of society do that. It trains your brain. And when we're not encouraged to imagine and think outside the box, then we just go on automatic pilot. So we have a freaking whole civilization in this nation of people that are on automatic pilot. And I just think that this lighting is really rad because the sun is over there, but we get light beams. Wait, from over here. The camera's backwards, so this is my right hand. It's all flippy, twippy, flirly, twirl. Anyway. Everything is a trip. Take things as they come. Don't take life too serious. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.